The end of Burger's End. After Grimley's inglorious end, the insidious evil's army had gone through the mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos's armies and his wrath. The old shafts brought them close to the busy town of Burger's End. Talia and the all-devouring evil's army had left the mines of Steelsmith behind them, far from Tanos and his henchmen. The tunnels brought them close to the city Burger's End, in the Empire's hinterlands. Burger's End was known for its voracious heroes. More specifically, their appetites were wait for it, dairy. They ate so much that the city had to be supplied with food from the surrounding area on a daily basis. True story.
These gluttons are going to be easy. Onwards, creatures of the deviant evil! Give these gourmands their just desserts!
This hasty attack wasn't the best idea, as the what is cannon fodder for evil's creatures all too quickly found out. These well-fed warriors proved to be exceedingly powerful and dismembered the advancing horde with terrifying speed.
That could have gone better.
Naturally, a battle like that can work up an appetite. Luckily, a transport full of food showed up shortly after the clash. The wheels quickly turned in the deceitful evil's evil brain. What if those deliverers were to have an accident on their way to the city, and the city suddenly ran out of food? It giggled a treacherous little giggle. Those wood piles could be used as a roadblock if they were put into motion with a few hefty blows. That would make transporting that food even more difficult.
Okay, then we'll starve the pigs out. A brilliant plan. Do we have to do this? I feel so bad about killing Grimley. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought that evil act would finally extinguish the good part of me. I guess I'll just have to put up with you for a while longer.
These schizophrenic monologues are really annoying. They prevent me from saying so much more.
Not the worst thing when I look at the reviews of the last game.
What? How dare you? Talk about cheeky. You haven't heard the last of this. In its boundless genius, the prudent evil had provided Talia with a few gobberbots whose combat strength would prove extremely useful. They were just, wait a minute, where are they?
Yes! They were supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the postman just left a note at the dungeon entrance saying that I wasn't home. I was here the whole time.
Oh, how I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Professionals. Just once. Take a deep breath. Remember what they said. You don't want any more of those electric shocks. Fine. And so, the bad-tempered evil quickly threw 2 gobberbots into the dungeon. Then it went out to find that postman and beat the living crap out of him.
You desire?
The advance of the homicidal evil's armies had not escaped the voracious heroes of Burger's End in the short pauses between meals. They immediately sent scouts and combat troops out towards the dungeon.
Ah, these stuffed pigs will be a piece of cake. We could also deal with them peacefully, couldn't we?
That was a noble thought from the good Talia. But the heroes of Burger's End were not choosy about what they ate, and dark elf fingers were considered a delicacy.
Oh, disgusting! Right, let's roast these pigs. Oh, good call.
The evilness collecting evil had, well, collected evil. Damned adjectives, whatever. It soon had the chance to research Gobobots, enabling it to recruit them itself in future. This extremely useful research would equip all normal goblins with a mech, greatly increasing their combat strength. Enemies have entered the dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Ow!
Payday.
Who do you want dead? You worm!
A satisfying crash and clatter heralded the unapproachable evil's army's destruction of the pixie camp. A wonderful thing, because the sound of their wings reminded me of the mosquitoes that attack me in bed at night. Damn things.
Oh, I'm sure we could have come to a peaceful agreement.
Peaceful agreement with something that sounds like a mosquito? Trust me, there's no room for peace there, only total war. Even when you search every crack in the whole damn bedroom at 2 in the morning for the stupid things. The first food delivery set out for Burger's End. Of course, the well-prepared and not at all surprised evil would never let it arrive at its destination.
Give your orders. Ow! Dark power fills me.
It's payday. Oh, apparently a couple of heroes got lucky and caught a couple of goblins away from their gobo-bots on a pea break. You should free them as quickly as possible. The destructive evil had destroyed the food delivery before it even got close to Burger's End. There are enemies in your dungeon. Defend the dungeon heart.
Ouch! Death to the heroes! Merry Christmas, you bums. Ouch! kidnappers, no more mercy for executions, and cancel Christmas. Power is indescribable.
Thankful and relieved for the helping hand they received from the massacring evil, the goblins immediately joined its constantly growing army. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil is unstoppable!
A food delivery set out for Burger's End. Naturally, the relentless evil would never let it get there.
Why do I have to wear this stupid costume for Christmas again?
It's payday.
This food delivery will never reach those gluttonous pigs in Burger's End now. Ah! Ha, ha.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Destroy the good! Yeah, sure. It's Christmas, and I'm an elf. Very.
The stagecoach, I mean the food delivery, was on its way to Burger's End. Naturally, it would never reach its goal. It's payday.
Yeah?
There are enemies in your dungeon. The masterful evil had destroyed the delivery without even breaking a sweat. There are enemies in your dungeon.
To all that is good. I'm the Queen of Evil!
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
If an old man with a beard and a sleigh and rain... Power is indescribable. Help! Ho-ho. If this is Christmas, I'd like to be invited to the new Year's party. He's not gonna get up.
Payday.
Who do you want dead? You desire?
Again, a number of food deliveries were on their way to Burger's End. Naturally, these would never, ever reach their destination.
Evil is unstoppable!
These wood piles close to the entrance to the city could make an excellent blockade. The slow evil quickly began to take advantage of them.
Merry Christmas, you bums.
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end.
Yeah?
These wood piles close to the entrance to the city could make an excellent blockade. The slow evil quickly began to take advantage of them. The now in a triumphant mood evil had destroyed all the food supplies before they reached Burger's End. The ambush planning evil had taken advantage of the blockades and thereby significantly restricted the food deliveries to Burger's End. That should make starving the city out child's play.
Excellent! Let's hit the greedy bastards right where it hurts most. In the gonads? In their stomachs! Scouts report a number of deliveries on their way to Burger's End. Okay, creatures? Don't let anything through.
The beer brewing evil could now build a brewery. Alcohol and heavily armed evil creatures. What could go wrong? But apart from that, the brewery was able to brew delicious beer, which the Horde creatures craved. Beer was essential for the Horde, as these stubborn creatures demanded the delicious beverage as soon as they acquired a certain amount of experience and wanted to continue their training beyond a given stage. Actually, that kind of reminds me of my time in the army. The all-destroying evil had destroyed one of the deliveries to Burger's End. highway robbing evil hadn't even let a crumb roll through to Berger's end. Excellent work. It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon. The first brewery was now ready to roll. Soon, a creature of the horde, or a little snot, would here begin to produce the noble brew. Not only was beer essential for powerful horde creatures, it also had a healing effect upon them. Ah, if only that would work for me.
Anything that increases the troops' combat strength is great. Go, creatures! Get yourselves drunk!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Again, a number of food deliveries were on their way to Burger's End. Naturally, these would never, ever reach their destination.
Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all!
The destructive evil's armies had destroyed one of the deliveries.
Sure showed him. Take that! He's not gonna get up.
Payday.
Ooh, no! I'll be back.
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end. The insidious evil had intercepted all the food transports. Flawless work. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Not gonna get up. Hasta la vista, baby.
It's payday. Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered. A number of food deliveries simultaneously set out for Burger's End. Naturally, the insatiable evil would never let them arrive.
Evil will triumph! Ah! You desire?
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end. The all-destroying evil had destroyed one of the deliveries to Burger's End. Burger's End was doomed. The feasting evil's armies had laid low the last of the defenders, and now rampaged through the city, plundering and burning as they went.
Wonderful! Let them burn! Well, okay, somehow that was extremely evil. I mean, I haven't forgotten that bit about the Dark Elf fingers, but maybe we could have gone about things differently? Just shut up and look at the fire!
Talia sat and surveyed the heartwarming scene. Every now and then one could still hear some screaming in the distance, but they soon ebbed, and there was no sound except the crackling of the fire. Well, aside from the roaring of the vile evil's creatures, of course. Once the plundering and arson had gone on long enough, the hinterland-conquering evil's army marched.